That was the Dallas Symphony Orchestra just last night performing the score to Jurassic Park while the movie was played for an audience. Concerts like this are happening now at music halls around the world. Jamie Wax is here with more. Jamie, good morning.
Good morning, Anthony. That's right. Live film scoring has become a fan favorite and a way for elite orchestras like the Los Angeles Philharmonic to build a new generation of fans.
A short time ago, in a galaxy just a freeway ride away, 18,000 kids, both young and old, were welcomed to the Hollywood Bowl by a cast of characters for a theatrical experience like no other.
When the lightsabers go on and the energy comes back to the stage, there's no way to explain that.
For 4 nights in August, the epic Star Wars scores by composer John Williams were performed live with the movies by the Los Angeles Philharmonic and conductor David Newman.
Conductors love to control the tempo of what they conduct, and you lose that ability when you are performing a live score.
Yes.
What are the challenges of conducting a score while the film's going on?
It's thrilling. It's exactly the opposite of what you would think it would be. Performing film music, you need to be more aggressive in a way, and that doesn't mean loud or soft necessarily. Even if it's soft, it just needs to be really focused.
Newman has composed the scores of almost 100 films. His father, the pioneering Hollywood composer Alfred Newman, helped define the genre during a 20-year run as music director at 20th Century Fox.
How big is this trend?
Right now, it's huge.
Found someone you have, I would say.
5 years ago, 2 companies began taking these concerts on the road. Cineconcerts produces shows in 48 countries. They've screened Gladiator in Rome at the Colosseum, and Harry Potter at Royal Albert Hall in London. While Film Concerts Live works with orchestras around the world to showcase 16 movies, including 6 scores composed by John Williams.
I think my father's generation, even John's generation, just are absolutely flabbergasted by this. Film music was always the kind of second, third, fourth, it was really looked down on.
That slowly began to change with Star Wars.
So in 1980, orchestras are very grumpy about playing film music. They don't want to play film music because they think it's not very good.
When Williams, who studied under Alfred Newman at Fox, took over the Boston Pops, he used the orchestra to present new compositions for The Empire Strikes Back.
And then year after year, he whittles away at it, teaches them what it is. I think what's happening now is unthinkable without John actually willing to go to the Boston Pops and deal with that.
You smell something?
Pianist Joanne Pierce Martin has been with the LA Philharmonic since 2001.
I think it's important to keep future generations interested, and this is one excellent way to do it. And it's beautiful music. I mean, we enjoy playing it.
Christopher Still has been with the orchestra since 2007.
Do you have some memorable audience reactions over the years?
Well, I think there's something to be said for being a performer and having people applaud. That's always nice, right? But when Darth Vader comes onto the screen and you have 18,000 people booing at you at the top of their lungs, that leaves a mark.
It's a great moment for you, then.
These concerts may be a sign of our times, but David Newman notes that film scoring can be traced back to some of the great classical composers of the 1930s.
All these really famous Europeans who are fleeing Europe come to Hollywood.
That's right.
But they're not willing to make the music subservient to the film. So I think that generation now, seeing what's happening, I think they would be elated, obviously.
Newman is encouraged that the art form he spent a lifetime pursuing is being enjoyed by fans not commonly associated with orchestral music.
It is always a combination of a bunch of moving parts to make something greater than all the parts put together. And there's something profoundly meaningful about that. I don't know how to describe it any other way. When it works, there's nothing artistically that I've ever come across that's like that.
If you're interested in finding a live film concert, the website Movies in Concert lists every upcoming show around the world, and there are a lot of them. And if you're in Los Angeles, John Williams is celebrating his 40th anniversary playing the Hollywood Bowl with concerts this weekend.
Sign me up. Sign me up. It's a brilliant idea. My goodness.
There is no downside to this. As everyone that I've talked to.
My two favorite things, film and music together live. I mean, it's really cool.
And the musicians are fans of this music as well. If you have to remember that this was a lot of the way in for a lot of these classical musicians into their instrument, into classical music.
You were telling us as the piece was playing that this is actually cheaper for the orchestras to draw audiences than bringing in a big headliner.
You used to have to bring in a big headliner once a year to really pay for your more challenging pieces, or the stuff that you did to keep your classical repertoire up to date. And now, really, this is a great experience for people. It's the classical version of the drive-in movie.
Wow. Thank you so much for bringing it to us, Jamie. Just wish I was there with you.
You could go to one, Michelle.
Yeah, I'll take you to one.